really important story that I quite am interested in. I just turned 30 and I'm thinking, okay, what do I need to do? Because I know that there are some supplements that I need to take. So as we start getting into the 30s, 40s, and 50s, what do you need to do to stay healthy? May not be the same as before, and what you need may be different if you're a man and a woman. So Dr. Christine Horner is joining us this morning. You can see she's got a book, Radiant Health, Ageless Beauty, and she is here to go through each decade and kind of what we need to be taking, because things change, right, as we get older.
They do, yeah. We have different health priorities at different decades, yes.
So let's talk about 30s. What should I be taking right now that I'm not? Because I'm not taking anything.
Well, you're not taking anything.
No.
Okay, so vitamin D, actually, there's been huge research on it, and it's been shown that if we have low vitamin D levels, which most people do, that it really increases your risk of all sorts of different kinds of diseases, from heart disease to diabetes to Alzheimer's. But they found actually that it's extremely important while you're pregnant too.
Okay.
And so women who have low vitamin D levels, and they found in the study at the Medical University of South Carolina, 90% of women who are pregnant have low vitamin D levels. It really increases your risk of developing preterm birth and all sorts of complications with pregnancy. So in this study, what they did was to give women vitamin D supplements, and they got their vitamin D levels up to the therapeutic range, which is 40 to 60 nanograms per milliliter. And then what they discovered when they did that is that these women had a dramatic reduction in preterm birth, in fact, 50 to 60% lower. So an organization called Organic and Natural, so they can look at the website on that, but they were involved in this study, and they're also involved in public policy. They're in Washington, D.C. So the study results were so amazing that what they did was they went to the FDA and said, hey, can we put a structure and function claim, which is teeny tiny on there, but you know, saying that it helps with pregnancy, support a healthy pregnancy, and they were able to do it.
So really anybody, even if you're in your 20s, it's probably good to take vitamin D as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, I think it's a great thing to take at all ages.
And good for men as well. Let's talk about your 40s. So when we enter the 40s, what should we be taking?
So omega-3 fatty acids are extremely important for everyone to take, and we used to villainize fat, but now we realize that our body is made out of a lot of fat. In fact, our brains and nerves are coated with fat. Our cell membranes are made out of fat. And so in order for our body to function properly, you have to be high in omega-3 fatty acids. Most people just don't get enough of those. So you want to have it's called omega-3 fatty acid index, and you want it to be 8% or higher. Huge anti-inflammatory properties to omega-3s, so all the different kinds of chronic diseases that we have, from dementia to arthritis to certain cancers, have inflammation as a kind of a key thing that's driving it. So by taking omega-3 fatty acids, you're quelling that inflammation.
So that's for women. What about men in their 40s?
Same kind of thing is that you want to have vitamin D and also omega-3 fatty acids, and then in your 40s also you start to kind of maybe lose some energy levels, and so they found that B vitamins are things that can help with that.
Okay, let's get into the 50s because a lot of people, they reach their 50s, maybe they're losing a little energy, but the kids are out of the house now, they're empty nesters, so what do they need to be taking?
Sure. So what we know is that when we start to we get older, that our immune system is actually not working as well as it used to, which is why there's always concerns with older people getting infections or flu, being more deadly for them. And so in our 50s, we start to see this drop in our immune system, and so you want to keep your immune system strong. The one food that we found that helps to support the immune system more than anything else are mushrooms. Now, you're not going to take medicinal levels of mushrooms every single day.
But we can saute them?
You can saute them, that's right. Okay. But there's, of all the different supplements that I've come across, the one I'm most impressed with is one that's called AHCC.
This one right here.
Right here is out of Japan, and been around for about 40 years, done extensive research on it, and they found it's the most effective formula in helping to support all the different cell types in the immune system. It also is very effective at killing the HPV virus, which causes cervical cancer, the only thing that they found that will help to eradicate it. And then 2 years ago, they came out with a study that showed that it can be helpful for Lyme disease, both in the acute and chronic phases.
Well, I'm glad that you're here. Now I know I need to be taking vitamin D3.
Omega-3.
I know. I'm going to add them all to my regimen. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Dr. Christine Horner joining us this morning with some tips really for everybody.